industry in the world. It is a 1.5 billion dollar a day industry. 2027, it will be $1 trillion a year industry. 1 trillion. This is a ground floor opportunity for you to grow. Oh yes, a day, guys, 1.5 billion a day. Now, can you imagine if you took this serious and you learned these high income earning skills? I learned this quickly. That's how user friendly it is. It is for people my age, people your age. What's going on, Mikai? Okay. It is for everyone, guys. A $1.5 billion a day. People say it's going to get saturated. No, it's not. The industry has outgrown the people doing it. We'd be lucky to be at 1% penetration rate. Okay? So now here we got here. Okay, I'm Mike Looney with 2-hour daily pay. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Can I do that? Let me see here. Oh, I was able to do reverse camera on there while I was live. Interesting. I'm now learning how to utilize the YouTube channel too, guys. But look, guys, this is what it's about. You can learn and earn this thing, okay? Earn with it and replace your day job one day. Now, I want you to imagine whatever your situation is none of my business, okay? But you know what you're going through. You know it, okay? You know how I know that you're going through something? Because everybody is going through something. See, don't you know the rich got as many problems as you do? They just think about the problems differently than we do. See, oh my goodness. You know the difference between the rich and the poor, guys? I'm gonna tell you the difference between the rich and the poor. It's how they think. It is how they think. That is the only difference between the rich and the poor, is how they think. Now, I talk about this book all the time, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. All right? Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill has made more self-made millionaires than any other book in American history. And it was written in the 20s. The term mastermind, it came from this book. Okay? Mindset, it came from this book. Organized planning, it came from this book. How to write effective goals, it came from this book. So I'm saying that I have studied, look at this book, guys. Look how dirty it is. Okay, look at it. This book is used by me a lot. This is my Bible for success. And I would encourage you guys to get the book. And look, I have people get on live and say, oh, Mike, I read that book before. Oh, great. What is your situation right now? Oh, man, I'm struggling. Then you didn't study the book. You probably read it, but you didn't study it. I'm saying study this book, guys, okay? Because the difference between the rich and the poor, okay? The rich, I'm writing this down for you guys. All right, this is interesting. When I learned this, I was like, whoa, now I know how to change my life quickly. Guys, if you get value out of this live, I need you to double tap that screen. I need you to share this live, because if you don't, TikTok is going to say I don't have any activity, and I know I'm giving some value here. So at least you can do is double tap the screen and share this live if you're getting value, okay? All right? I'm asking you to like this live, double tap the screen. Thank you so much. That way there's activity going on, okay? Now the difference between the rich and the poor is very simple. This is it, guys. This is the difference. This is the difference right here between the rich and the poor. You see that? The rich think rich thoughts. The poor think poor thoughts. The rich has positive self-talk. The poor have negative self-talk. The rich think in terms of unlimited possibilities. The poor think in terms of limitations. The rich think in terms of I can. The poor thinks in terms of there's no way I can do that. And I can go on and on and on and on and on. Does that make sense, guys? Drop a 1 if that makes any type of sense. And after you're done dropping the 1, double tap that screen. Show the love. Because I'm saying right now, in order for you to change your life, you've got to change your thought process. You've got to change how you think. You got to change your self-talk. See, I'm going to tell you what, guys. I used to be just like you unless you think like me. Look, you see my surroundings? It's no accident. I think in terms of unlimited abundance. The term failure does not affect me. I don't believe in it. It is oh my goodness, guys, y'all ain't got me worked up in here. Listen, guys, listen. See that term FAIL? You see that? Have you ever thought that was your first attempt in learning? See that? First attempt in learning. There's no such thing as failure, guys. It's an illusion. You didn't really fail at anything. It was your first attempt in learning something about what you were doing. And then, because you didn't recognize it as a learning, you know what you did? You didn't fail, you quit. That's what I did. I used to quit. Drop the 1 in the comments that you used to quit. Come on, guys. Right? We quit. We thought that was it because we failed. We didn't go back. Don't you know that there's always, oh my goodness, guys. Don't you know that there's a positive and a negative in anything in life? If you dig deep enough and search deep enough in that so-called failure, you will walk away with a lesson that you can learn, and you can take that and use it as fuel for your next attempt in learning. Drop a 1, double tap that screen if you're getting value. Y'all just thought I was going to talk about how to get rich. See, it's got riches all began with the thought, guys. And when you understand how to really think, in other words, and be in control of your thoughts, see, that's going to take some work, guys, but it's some work that's well worth it. Because when you're able to control your thoughts, you're able to control your life. So I want you to look at the mind, your mind that's made up of 2 parts. I want you to look at your mind that's made up of 2 parts, guys. I learned this from Bob Proctor, who learned this from Earl Nightingale, who learned this from Napoleon Hill. See, when you look at your mind, see, this is your mind. Your mind is made up of 2 parts. Okay? Now, you have what you call the subconscious mind. We'll call that the sub C, okay? And then you got the conscious mind. We'll call that the con, okay? You got the conscious mind, you got the subconscious mind. What part, percentage-wise, do you use of your conscious mind versus your subconscious? Is it 50-50? Okay? Is it 50-50? Is it 50% conscious mind that you use and 50% subconscious mind? Is it 70-30? Is it 70% conscious mind and 30% subconscious mind? Okay? It's not. It's a percentage, Kevin. That's the wrong answer. That would probably be so go ahead and put the percentage in there, Linda. Put that percentage in there. What is it? Guys, come on, go with me here. All right? What part? And then I want to ask the next question is going to be in parallel to this question. Okay? Is it 40% subconscious and 50% conscious? Put it in the comments, guys. Okay? Okay. Linda, you're hilarious. I can tell you got a lot of energy. You just like me, okay? I bet you got a lot of energy. I love it. Okay, so now look. Here's the deal. 5% is conscious, okay? 95% is subconscious, guys. Your conscious mind, okay? Your conscious mind is only responsible for 5%. Now, the conscious mind is the reasoning mind. It is the objective mind. It can accept or reject anything that it's given, okay? Yeah, that's right. You should feel smart. You said 90%. You're the closest. Somebody said 100%. Now, listen to this, guys. Thank you, Kevin. Listen to this. This 5% you can see, smell, touch, taste, and hear. Those are the 5 senses. Okay? Now listen to this, guys. Those 5 senses. Okay? The conscious mind. Okay? Can either accept or reject what it hears. Now the subconscious mind is called the subjective mind. Now it accepts everything as being true. Now I want you to liken the mind unto a rich garden. That means like the earth. The mind is like a rich garden, just like the earth. Now you can take 2 seeds. One can be a corn seed and one can be a seed for poison ivy. Because if I say nightshade, everybody too young in the room to understand what nightshade is, okay? Nightshade is a poison. But people can relate to poison ivy. So those are trees that you touch it, you get a rash or whatever. Poison ivy, right? So you can plant a poison ivy seed in the earth. And you can plant a seed of corn in the earth. The earth does not care what you plant in it. It will give you back exactly what you planted. That is to say, the seed that you sow is the same seed that you're going to reap. AKA, you reap what you sow. Now get this. The mind can be likened to the earth. It's the conscious mind that can accept or reject. But if it's not paying attention, then those words, which are seeds that you hear, is now a gateway into the subconscious mind. And what happens is this. If you plant a seed of doubt and worry and shortages, it must give you back worrisome actions and results, and as well as let me see, yeah. It's going to give you back what you planted. In other words, if you plant seeds of being short on money, it's going to make sure it gives you back that you will be short on money. Okay? That's it. Now, if you plant seeds of belief, hope, faith, then it will give you back that as well. Okay? Excuse me. All right? But you've got to know what you're planting. A lot of us ain't paying attention. And if we're not programming our own mind, somebody else is. Now, in your subconscious mind, you have paradigms. Okay? Kevin, this is not the platform. There's other platforms for what you're asking, and I ask that you visit those platforms. But this is not the platform for those questions, with all due respect, sir. Okay? Now, here's the deal. These paradigms are written programs, okay? They are written programs. They are programs in your mind that has almost exclusive control of what you see, and how the way you act, you feel, as well as your results. It's a habit. It's a habitual thought process. Okay? That's what it is. And so if you continue to think a certain way, you will continue to get certain results. Because your belief system, that is your upbringing, you have all these downloads taking place. Okay? And if you're not programming your own mind, somebody else says, why do you think they call it TV programming? Okay? So very important. So when you understand that, and you understand that it is oh my goodness, it is a paradigm. It's a way of thinking. Then you can change your whole life by changing your thoughts. Are you getting that, guys? So that's why I choose to think rich thoughts. Thank you so much, Bree. That's how I choose to think rich thoughts so I can get rich results. I want you to think rich thoughts too, so that you can get rich results. Now listen to this, guys. Very, very, very important. Success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. That means if you're to be successful, you got to have a worthy ideal that you are progressing to. Hence, that is the definition of success from a business standpoint, as coined by Earl Nightingale, who studied the word success for 10 years and came up with that definition, the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. Mike, break that down for me. Okay, I will. Because, that's probably what you're thinking. Okay, I like to ask the question, then answer it. When you have made a predetermined decision and declaration in your mind about what you're going to do or accomplish, for example, in other words, what you're going to do or accomplish, that is success. People say, what? What do you mean that's success? Any predetermined objective, goal, or worthy ideal that you have predetermined that you're going to do it, and that's your goal, that, my friend, is success. Now you write that goal down. You write it down. And here's what you do. You start thinking about the steps that it's going to take you to get there, because now you got an objective. See, when a ship is at a port and it puts Hawaii in its navigation from Florida, there is, see, Kevin, I was going to let you stay, but I told you that this wasn't the count for that. Okay? All right. Okay. Sorry, Kevin, you had to go. Okay? Now, listen, guys. That means that they had set, okay, the predestined goal to go to Hawaii from Florida. There was no doubt in their mind that they were not going to get there, because they decided that that's where they were going to go. And then that is what success was to them. And you'd have asked anyone on the ship, where you at? Oh, man, we're going to Hawaii, man. It's going to be a blast. They wasn't saying we're going to Hawaii, but we don't know if we're going to get there. See, that's what I want you to think about. I really want you to think about. You making a predestined. See, look, if you take that, now look, the ship had the captain, it had the crew, it had the passengers, and they headed to Hawaii, and nobody in their right mind did not think that they weren't going to get there. Double tap that screen, guys. I'm giving you some, I'm dropping the jewels, because I'm going to swing this right back up into digital marketing and how you can have a goal and a predestination in mind, and how you're going to be able to live life to its fullest, because you now have a goal or a worthy ideal that you can progress for. And then I want to show you how you can paint that picture in your mind so that you can reach that destination in your goal, and to the point that you have no doubt whether or not you're going to be there, because you've already set it as a predetermination. And number one, two, you believe that it's going to happen. And look, you must become what you think about. You must. It's the law. It's the law. It's one of the laws of this universe. Every action has a reaction. That's the action of cause and effect. The law of polarity. Everything has a polar opposite. You can't have an up without a down. You can't have a right without a left. Okay? You can't have a right nostril without a left nostril. Are you with me? You can't have light without darkness. Right? You can't have hot without cold. You can't have left without right. It is, everything has a polar opposite. Everything is an action, has a direct reaction. That's why I say you must come what you must. Oh my goodness, we become what we think about. You must. That's why I want you guys to tap that screen. That's why I want you to get some more people in here. Here you are, you're getting all this knowledge I'm pouring out right now. Okay? Yeah, just like the law of gravity. See, the law of gravity, the law of polarity, the law of cause and effect, the law of progressive transmutation, the law of, oh my goodness, the law of attraction. Look, it's 12 of them. And just like you, look, see, the main one we're familiar with is the law of gravity. There's more, there's 11 more. And look, in the same way that you understand that if you jump off the building, you're not going to go up, you're going to go down. And you won't be guessing about it. Then that's the same way of cause and effect, and the law of polarity, and the law of all of those things, okay? It is a law. Okay? Now you go out there, okay? Because look, see, Edgar, here's where we really want to know what we're talking about. If the law of gravity doesn't exist, how come this earth, when it is spinning at over 1,000 miles an hour, and 70% of it is water, Edgar, 70% of it is water, how come the water isn't falling into the rest of space, Edgar? See, sometimes we put these comments out here and we don't know what we're talking about. But it's okay, Edgar. You can learn this. You got to listen to learn and learn to listen. Explain that, Edgar. You had the comment about the first one. So now, listen, guys, here's what it's about. Here's what it is about. Hence, the law of gravity does exist. Otherwise, we'd be floating all into space, guys. Does that make sense? Drop a 1 if that makes sense to you. Drop a 1 and double tap that screen. You too, Edgar, since you learned something now. Okay? Double tap that screen, invite people, share this live, guys. These are immutable laws, just like you got the laws of man. And you can think about, breaking the laws of man. Okay? But you cannot break the laws of this universe. They're infallible. You can try to go against them all you want, but they are a whole lot more powerful than the laws of man. Okay? Now, this blueprint, this digital marketing blueprint, when can I can switch my camera around now here. No wonder it didn't show up on the other one. Let me see here. All right, here we go. Let me see if I can zoom that out a little bit. All right, here we go. Let me do this. Okay. Y'all ready to learn something about digital marketing, guys? I'm gonna show you. Okay. This is it. All right, get that next to my other camera there. Now listen, guys. I teach digital marketing. You want to get started with me, put your email address in my website, and I will show you how you can learn to earn anywhere from $300 to $900 a day by following a simple step-by-step blueprint. Okay? A simple step-by-step blueprint. Now you can do this, guys. You can do this. Let's see if I can do it like that here. You can do this by following the blueprint. All right? Now, here's the deal. Everybody has a story, okay? Now that's you. All you need to do is tell your story and someone's going to connect with it. I'm a husband. I'm a father of 4 beautiful daughters. A grandfather of 6 beautiful grandchildren, okay? I'm a serial entrepreneur. That means, guys, that means this. Let me turn that like that so you guys can see it. That means this. It's that I have started 5 different businesses. One of them is doing multiple 7 figures right now that I built from scratch. That's why I read this book, guys. Okay? I read this book. Without this book, I would not have 5 businesses today. Okay? Without this book. Okay? All right? Now, my story equals a connection. This is an online digital marketing business, right? And if you treat it like a business, you invest $900. A $29 website fee, all right? Now you are all in for under $1,000 and you've got 4 different streams of income, okay? Now, there are also installment plans so that if you come in at this level, you can resell it to one of your colleagues for that same amount and they go on an installment plan. You get 100% profit. You don't have to wait for the 4 installments. You get all of your money back up front. Now, listen, guys, what you earn doing this is going to depend on you. There are people in this community that have not made a dime. People don't like when I say that because especially those that purchase it and haven't made a dime. All right. However, there are people in this community in 3.5 months made 6 figures. Now, what is the difference between the two? Somebody said, well, the one had more experience than the other. No, they didn't. Everybody came in green. Okay? They had a bigger following. No, they didn't. They followed the blueprint, and it was the way that they thought. They thought a certain way, and they got the results. Some people are just focused on making the sale versus showing people how they can be helped and what this can do for their life. This could be for you the vehicle you need to stop working 2 jobs and DoorDash, or whatever it might be, okay? And to actually, thank you, Sasha, and to actually be in business for yourself. Now there's been many people start this business, guys, and they started off as a side hustle. The side hustle got so big that one day of sales outperformed their week of working a 40-hour work week. Are you with me? People have started in this program that quit college because they saw the upside potential. They started having $1,500 days, $900 days. They started having all this online success, guys, okay? And guess what? They quit their day job. Wouldn't it be cool if you can quit your day job? Now, once you make the connection with me, you say, Mike, I want to learn more about this. Man, you sound like an excellent coach too. Guess what, guys? I've been coaching and mentoring people for over 35 years. I have made more dishwashers, executive chefs than I can count. Okay? I used to be an executive chef for many years. I was a Starbucks coffee company for 12 years. I was a regional manager for them. 238 locations over 4 states. I know the corporate world. Now look, you put your email address in, it's going to look like a site like this. When you put your email address, you're going to come to my site, guys. Okay? You're going to come to my site. And it's going to look just like this. Okay? It's going to look just like that. I got to show it to my YouTube people too, guys. I'm doing a dual live today. Now you put your email address in, it's going to take you to where it says thanks. That page is going to look like this, okay? It's the thanks page, all right? It's going to look just like this, all right? Now, once you got that thank you page, that is our millionaire mentor, Michelle O'Neill. She became a mentor within 17 months of doing this. And mind you, there was only, the highest product was the $300 product. You see here, that's the thank you page, just like you see there, okay? Now, from the thank you page, it's going to take you to, when you hit that purple button right here, all right, it's going to take you to the video page, okay? Which is, let me see here, which is this page, okay? A daily online business that works for you 24/7. That's the beauty of automations. People say, oh man, you can't work no 2-hour work day, man, and make $900 in one day. This is why. This is my automations. This is what's doing the selling and the telling for me. I'm asleep, and I'm getting people to sign up while I sleep. This is doing all the telling and selling for me. That is the proven sales system, guys. Does that make sense? It's doing all the telling and selling for me. So now I don't have to worry about it. And that's why I do a 2-hour workday. Now, then from that page, it's going to take you to the video, to my website. There's my website. Okay? There's my website there. All right? Now, in that website, these are the 4 digital products. Remember, I talked about a 900, 600, 300, and 100? Well, here it is, guys. 900, 600, 300, and 100. This is the 900, 600, 300, and 100. Okay? Now, this is how it works. Okay? This is how it works. You purchase one of these 4 programs, all right? One of these four programs. Now, Blondie, you can just DM me and we can talk offline. I can answer all the questions that you want. Now, but if it's negative conversation going on in here, then I'm going to ask you to leave. Okay, I think that's fair. Now, you can't come in this late too and then expect to have all the answers. Now, look, here's the deal. Once you get to the website and these four digital products, okay, these four digital products, guys, is what allowed me to get my time back and stop trading time for money. And if you hang around long enough, and if you go to this, and it doesn't cost you a dime to go there and listen to these videos, it will explain everything to you. This is just a 30,000 foot view, guys. But if you really want to know in more in-depth detail, you can DM me, we can get on the phone, or B, you can look at these videos and it's going to tell you everything you need to know. Fair enough? All right. Then you have this call to action, guys, because look, that means that we like to procrastinate and wait. All right. Now, here's what we need to do. Check it out. The digital growth community, check it out. People always ask me, Mike, when am I going to see my first sale? Okay. The first sale is 1 in 20 email addresses will equal a sale. Does that make sense? 1 in 20 equals a sale. Now, when you get to my website, you will see, okay, there I am. Okay, real person. All right, there I am. All right. Talk to you about my story. I'm a husband of a wife. I'm a husband of a beautiful wife, 29 years. I'm a father of 4 beautiful daughters, 6 grandchildren. My journey started in Denver and led me through the challenging streets of Inglewood, California, before I was settled in Oklahoma. I used to run from the Crips, the Bloods, the AC/DCs, the Browns. Okay, that's my story, guys. All right, by 19, I was already a kitchen manager. Then I became an executive chef in Las Vegas. Okay, then I eventually went to Starbucks Coffee Company from store manager, district manager to regional manager. All right. And then I was laid off because of that recession that was back in 2008, 2009. See, this is my story. All right. Then I founded Looney's Towel and Grout. If you look on TikTok today, you will see the Looney's team. Okay. That's another channel. And I grew it into a thriving enterprise with over 50 employees. All right. And then recently I embraced the digital space with the creation of 2-hour daily pay. And here we are today. Are you with me? Now, you can do this, guys. Now, this website I did not set up. It was done for me. See, when I say BIB, that is a business in a box. It's a business in a box. That means that everything you need to be in business is set up here, guys. All right? Everything you need to be in business is right here. All the resources, all the tools, everything that you need to be successful is in this program, guys. I've never seen anything like it. But listen, you can have a step-by-step program to learn how to make $900 passive daily pay. All right? Thank you for the likes and the loves. Please double tap that screen and please share my live by following a 2-hour workday. And that's how it works, guys. Okay. Now, a little bit of social proof here. All right. You can see here, people $600 a day. Look at that, $300 a day. There's $10,000 in 23 days. A $600 ding while sleeping. $1,650 from a webinar. All right, guys. These are real results. Okay. Now, look, this guy, Daryl, he made $100,000 in 3.5 months, guys. You can see that he's almost $14,000 for the month. That was a record for him. Okay, we talk about $10,000 a month. He's killing that. All right, now look, 13 out of the last 14 days have been over $1,000 a day. 13 out of the last 14 days has been over $1,000 a day. All right. Somebody was at the grocery store and $600 ding came in. A ding gets a notification and you Stripe a PayPal account. Now, I'm gonna say a few more things, guys, and I'm gonna open it up to any questions. People say, Mike, how can I get started? All you got to do is, how do I even and look, guys, don't purchase anything, okay? Don't purchase anything until you have made an informed decision. In other words, check it out. Don't believe me because I'm on here talking about it, all right? Now, all in, use the 277, all in, $929 plus your a domain for maybe $5, okay? And your professional email. I tell people all the time, you can be in business for under $1,000, okay? $1,000, okay? Hold on real quick, guys. Hold on real quick. Give me 5 minutes on the live. All right. All right, guys, I'm going to have to end this live. Let me see if all right, there we go. All right. All right, sorry, guys. So listen, that's one of the guys that's calling me for this. Okay, sorry about that. So guys, here's how much it costs, okay? It is under $1,000 and you can be in business, okay, for yourself, but under $1,000. Traditional, and that's going to be your website. That's going to be everything, okay? What time is it now? 5 p.m. No. Okay, cool. Any questions, guys? Just give me a quick holler, okay? Here's my number. All right, take a screenshot of that. And then I got to bounce because I got to answer this call. This guy probably wants to get started, okay? But you guys DM me with any questions and then we can go from there, all right? Thank you guys so much for watching this live. Thank you so much for the likes. Thank you so much for the likes and the, and the shares and all that good stuff. Thank you guys over here on YouTube as well for all the likes and the shares. Even though there wasn't nobody over here, I'm getting it off the ground, guys. You got to start somewhere. So, guys, have a great evening. Thank you so much. My name is Mike with Tiara Daily Pay. Ready. Oh, bye, guys.